Joint tenancy is an income tax trap, a death tax disaster, and can even result in gift tax liability. For instance, if you take title to stock, let's say worth $50,000, in joint tenancy with your son, obviously you made a gift to your son. That gift is in excess of $13,000, and it could cause a possible gift tax liability. If you hold title to your assets in joint tenancy and not in the name of the trust, when you die, the assets will pass to the surviving joint tenant, will not go into the trust. Therefore, you will not be using the trust to save taxes because the trust will not be properly funded. You're losing the opportunity to save between $300,000 and $600,000 in taxes because you're holding title in joint tenancy and not in your names as trustees of the trust. Finally, joint tenancy is an income tax trap. This is best illustrated by an example. Suppose you bought stock for $50,000, and today that stock has grown to $250,000 in value. If you sell that stock today while you're both alive, the difference between your cost, $50,000, and what it's grown to, $250,000, is subject to a long-term capital gains tax. However, if you hold on to that same stock until after the death of one of you, the tax is dependent upon how you held title. If you hold title in joint tenancy, there's a partial step-up value and basis for the decedent's half. The survivor's half is not stepped up. In this example, we'd have $100,000 subject to a long-term capital gains tax. However, if you held title in community property, there's a double step-up value and basis, not just for the decedent's half, but also for the survivor's half. So in that same example, the surviving spouse could liquidate that stock market portfolio and avoid any long-term capital gains tax whatsoever. That means the surviving spouse could sell the stock for $250,000 and not pay a penny in taxes. Joint tenancy is a death tax trap, an income tax disaster, and can result in gift tax liability. Joint tenancy should be avoided for appreciating assets in a community property jurisdiction like California. My name is W. Bailey Smith. I'm certified by the State Bar of California as a specialist in wills, trust, and probate. Please see us at Treadway, Lumsden, and Doyle for further information with offices in Beverly Hills, Irvine, Long Beach, and Downey.